Welcome to my messed up childhood. I've had a very weird and messed up childhood, so I got a lot of anger issues and I get upset so easily and fast. This girl moved to my town in 4th grade and I was friends with her until this very toxic girl got in the way and ruined the friendship. In 7th grade, the girl who moved here in 4th, I'll just call her Molly. She came out and said she was gay. We had a class together and she asked me out and I was so creeped out by it as any 13-year-old would be. And then I said no and she tried to grab me in certain places. I never told anyone about it because I felt so ashamed. In 8th grade, we would constantly argue and she thought she was right all the time and she thought she should get popular because she was gay or something like that. In the 9th grade, I would say mean things to her. But it was not that bad, but you can never figure out how sensitive someone can be. All my other classmates have done much worse to her than I did, and I had proof of it on my cell phone. One day she didn't show up to school and no one knew where she was until one of her friends finally told us. Molly's friend said she tried to kill herself and it was all my fault and no one else's. So that day, like 3 hours later, I got suspended from school for 2 whole days. It would have been more, but prom was that weekend and my principal didn't want me to miss it since I had a date and everything was already paid for. My friends all knew the truth and how unfair the situation was. Most of the teachers I talked to about it agreed with me, and I knew it was just not my fault. Weeks later, I was walking with my friend and saw this woman with a dog, and me being the dog lover I am, I asked the lady to pet it, and the woman looks at me and says, "Are you going to bully him like you bully people?" I found it to be very disrespectful and very immature. I would understand if it came from someone who was in my age group, but not from a big ass 30-something looking woman. After that, I just got a bunch of dirty looks from grown-ups and stuff. She left to live in a bigger city, not knowing that bullying is going to be a lot worse there. This year, being sophomore year, her brother moved and will not make me forget about it. And anytime I try to be a good person to prove I changed, he says I'm as fake as hell. He would also look at me and said, "You should have been expelled." It's gotten better, but I still kind of feel bad about it. What do you think I should have done?